Little bit of a surprise to me, though, that car bumped to the pole, because in every session today and yesterday, the second place car, the 48 GTC car Porsche of Bryce Miller, has been the quickest up until this qualifying session.
Both Ricci Ferraris on pit road. Jimmy Bruni's going to climb out. Jamie Mello standing there talking to him. Just thank you very much. Hugs already. They think they've got the pole. I don't know if Van Overbeek has anything left at all. The top 3 GT Challenge cars are on pit road as well. I'm a little surprised by the pace or lack of pace that Butch Leitzinger has shown in the 81 car, back in 9th in GT Challenge right now. He's only got 3 laps in the books.
Well, he went a little bit later than everyone, so maybe those Yokohama tires just take a little bit longer to come in. And we'll have to see if he can pop it up here in the next couple of laps.
Now Johannes Van Overbeek brings that 0-1 in, second place car. Now he's done with his qualifying run. He's happy with second. Probably not happy with second, but he's
that's a strong run, though. I mean, remember, this is a team that is new this year, and jumping into the GT ranks, I mean, it's the most competitive class that we have in the championship right now, so this is big stuff for this team to be running this quick.
And frankly, they've been lost up until this qualifying session. They have not been even close to the time that Johannes just ran.
Yeah, and Dorsey, part of the reason that they were lost is they did test here last week, and for whatever reason, all the drivers said it seemed like something was really broken in the back end of the car. So that test session was really just a waste of time. They ended up changing anything that was bolted to that chassis at the back end of the car. The car actually finally felt good, but they just didn't get a good setup to start out with. So they were definitely, test session didn't go well, and then obviously they lost at least a practice session yesterday.
Well, right now with the 0-1 up front, I tell you, Scott Sharp needs to be pleased with his team. They have worked their way from kind of a hole at the beginning of the weekend to sitting second right now in GT. There's a look at the 80, one of the Alex Job entries. Luis Diaz behind the wheel, third in GT Challenge right now.
That's a car that could improve its position.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Alex Job, remember, they finished 1-2-3 at Sebring. I mean, you talk about an impressive debut for that team in the GT Challenge class.
They have their drivers 1, 2, 3 in points as well,
absolutely.
just backing it up from that point forward. Obviously, the 54 car had a brilliant win at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca in round 3. Alex's cars took the first 2 rounds.
But let's talk GT Challenge for just a minute as well. What about the 48 car, second in GT Challenge in qualifying? Bryce Miller, Luke Hines, and you talk about a good driver pairing.
Yeah.
When I look forward to the race, I think about that car as being one of the really strong contenders over the race length.
Well, absolutely, because Miller and Hines should be able to run a similar sort of pace. And the other thing that they have, there's 3 different specs of Porsche within the GTC, and this is a Grand Am spec car. And what they've been allowed to do is change from a 3.6 to a 3.8 litre motor. Now, the other 2 variations of the Porsche are 3.8 also, but this has slightly different exhaust, different cam, different mapping, and up and down pit lane, everyone is saying maybe this is the car to have in the current configuration.
Well, up until this qualifying session, every other session, Bryce, Miller, or Hines, either one of them, while driving, have been at the top of the chart. So certainly that car has shown the speed. Didn't get pole, however.
Jamie, I'm sure that everyone at Ricci Competizione is pretty happy, but probably no one any more happier than Jimmy Bruni.
No, Jimmy Bruni's definitely extremely happy right now. Jimmy just placed the car on the pole position for tomorrow's race. 2-hour and 45-minute race. How big of a help is that going to be?
No, it's going to be very good. Unfortunately, it was not a perfect lap in qualifying, but I managed to be a P1. But it's good. The car is good, and we've been P1 all the sessions and qualifying too. So I'm very happy for the car. Just not so happy about the GT3. It's unbelievable slower compared to us here, and they cause you all this problem. But I'm very happy, very happy.
Big congratulations from Jamie. We saw when you got out of the car. A lot of excitement surrounding this team this weekend with the second car coming on board. Do you feel any extra pressure from Ferrari?
No, pressure. We have to win. So we need to win, and we are here. I hope now will be the race, and then we start to win after Sebring.